Well, hi, and welcome to Under Blue Skies with me, Dave B, and to my review of the month of April. And April started off with a meeting of the Wheel Group, and that was supposed to have been a chance for all the members to get to understand what the project Awaken TV is all about. As it happened, it was certainly not a meeting of all the members for various reasons, including illness and other commitments. There were only about 4 of us there, Catherine and myself being 2 of them. The project I managed to explain, and the people that were there actually got it. They understood where we were going with it, what we wanted to achieve. Hopefully it made a good impression. So there's another meeting of the group next week, and I'm preparing, shall we say, to go over the ground again, because I'm hoping that there'll be more people there. So that was really how the month started. We then carried on with a 70th birthday party, and that was something that turned out to be a very, very, very good night. It was held at Saunton Sands, and it was a lady who I work with very closely. She's in charge of the books at the company. We also have a lot in common, in so much that her husband was a musician. We stayed till around about midnight, managed to catch up with some really old friends, one of whom is another life coach, and he has progressed into business coaching, and he's finding that the transition is now sort of starting to work. He had a bit of a rough time with it, very quiet, so much so that he had to go and find a job, but he persevered. He said that making the determined decision to continue pushing ahead with the life coaching was what's actually dragged him through. He said it was hard work, but he's now beginning to see the rewards from it. So it was good to catch up with him and his partner, or his wife actually, they're married now, and various other people that we haven't seen for a long time. So we left, as I say, we left about midnight and drove home, and had a very, very, very pleasant night. Later in the month, we met up with my brother and his wife, Shirley. Shirley had just come back from a period of time in China, looking after her daughter-in-law who's just had a baby. And so we spent a very pleasant couple of hours with them. And another thing that I'm very pleased with, that's happened over the last month or so, is that the workbook that I've been spending a lot of time talking about and doing has actually come to completion, with the exception of the cover image. I've changed the cover image several times, and I've not found one yet that I'm really, really happy with. Everybody that's seen it has said it works, and I've got people that are actually working with the book already, and they're finding it very, very useful. One particular person is a hotelier, and she has decided that she's going to offer it for sale in her hotel. And once I've got the cover finalised, then she's going to take a number of copies. 1 or 2 of the other people that have been working with it have all come back with positive comments and saying how useful they're finding it. There's only one person who hasn't really come back with anything as yet, which I'm still waiting for her feedback. But overall, I'm very, very pleased. For the first attempt, the feedback that I'm getting has been very, very positive. If you want to get hold of a copy of that, all you need to do is either leave a comment in the box if you're looking at this on the blog, or drop me an email. The cost of the book is £9.50. It will be printed to order and will be winging its way to you. That £9.50 includes postage, by the way. Another thing that's happened this month is that on Saturday night we went to the Landmark Theatre, and it was the first time I've been in the Landmark Theatre to a performance for the best part of a year. And I didn't know what to expect. The performance was done by an organisation called Make the Move, of which Evie is a member. And Evie had 11 costume changes during the show. Featured on most of the numbers. It was a fabulous performance. Some of the young ladies and young men that were working in the show, some of their skills and abilities are absolutely amazing. Acrobatics and that sort of thing. Oh, fabulous. And there was some bit of magic in there. Some girls working on silks, others on a suspended hoop several feet in the air. There was one particular scene where there were two girls working one hoop. What an amazing performance that was. Everybody that I've spoken to about the show have all said how good it was and how much they enjoyed it. And the next thing that we're going to see with the same organisation is we're going to see Madagascar, and that's in a few weeks' time. Something else that I've actually been doing this month is that I've been going over and revisiting a movie that was very, very influential on me several years ago. And this particular movie is called The Secret. And it, as I say, it really, really sort of hit me hard when I saw it. And I was working through some stuff the other day and came across a copy of The Secret. So I thought, it's time to re-look at that. So at the moment I'm working through that, and I've got about half an hour in at the minute, and it's fascinating stuff, it really is. And if you get the chance to see it, it takes you on a really powerful journey. And finally, the latest real news that there is that happened in April, I had a call from Tom, my great friend, who lives down in Bournemouth, and he and I were planning to work together on his project with his band. Things have really gone full circle, because when I first met Tom 20 years ago, we were introduced to one another, and Ange, his wife, had said to Alison, she said that she felt that there was going to be a lot of common ground between Tom and I. And so we were invited over to their house, and we just hit it off straight away. It was incredible. He's a Geordie, and quite an opinionated Geordie at times, but he is a Geordie, and I have no problem with that at all. I love some of my good friends are Geordies, including Tom. And we've worked together on a number of projects over the years. And we've always alluded back to the Neil Diamond thing, and that we really want to put together a proper stage show. So we come right forwards to now, and the Neil Diamond surfaced again. And so we had a conversation about 2-3 weeks ago. And the upshot of that conversation was that Tom decided he was going to take his Neil Diamond work back out on the road. And he asked me if I would be prepared to work with him and put this whole show together. So I said, yeah, I'd love to. You know, that's always been the way that we wanted to work. Well, that was fine for a week. And then it happened that the band decided that they also wanted to work on this Neil Diamond stuff. So it was asked of me whether I would be prepared to sort of oversee the administration of the whole thing. And so I said yes, I would love to. It's something that we, as I say, we've spoken about many times, and now it's actually coming to happen. Overall, the month of April has been pretty hectic. There's been a lot going on. A lot of changes are underway. It's been very exciting. I can't wait to see what May's going to bring now. If you want to check out the blog, it's underblueskies.co.uk. If you want to drop me an email, send it to underblueskies@zoho.com. Exciting to say the least. So until the next time we speak, I'm Dave B. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't predict the future, create it. I'll catch you again very soon. Bye bye now.